Looks like Risk of Rain.
Look at it.
What is this dog?
And then it's society.
This is an active item.
Yeah, you do that, and then you can literally just pick out whatever item
Oh,
you
it's
want.
crazy.
Here, just look at the video. It'll
Cody,
be way more
that's a
described.
minute.
Okay, you can just really. Well, I mean, I could have just read it and read his copy.
It's a little hard to.
Oh, it's an ancient item.
Yo, what? What is that?
It's a little hard to describe it.
Yes.
By
Any to
reading.
Benigi. Right?
Bible!
Bible!
Oh.
Bible!
Yeah.
No, not
That's
even.
not it. That's library.
Hebrew
boy.
not allowed.
That's library, boy. You know it.
Hebrew not allowed.
Well, isn't the Bible technically a library?
No. Library is a place. Library. Actually, libraries have to have at least 500 books in them.
Is that the definition?
They don't have 500 bucks.
Don't test him. It's not the definition of a library, but that's just what a library is.
Now boys
Let's
about look
see.
up how much books in the Bible is in one Bible.
How many Bibles per Bible?
That's what I want to know. You know what the best library is? Death certificate.
A building or room containing collections of
Thanks.
books, periodicals,
Not a
and
library.
resources for people to read, borrow, or refer to.
Yeah, and it has to be 500 books.
Library. Not a library.
500 books for your collection to be considered a library.
Mm.
Do you
Duh.
have a library? Yeah, I actually do. I just
Nice.
unlocked a library. Dude, just unlocked
I'm at like
achievement.
600.
Wow.
That's good, bro. I'm officially a librarian. Demetrius definitely is, huh? Oh yeah. He's a librarian. Oh, he's a dude. Wait, you're a librarian. So is Demetrius. What the heck?
All right.
No.
No one can run.
No, 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 no.
Exodus 1. How to resist authorities. The king of Egypt said to the Hebrew midwives, one of whom was named Shiphrah, the second Puah, when you are delivering the Hebrew woman, look at the stones. If it is a son, kill him. If it is a daughter, she may live. But the midwives revered God and did not do as the king of Egypt told them. They let the boys live. The king of Egypt summoned the midwives and said to them, why have you done this thing and let the boys live? The midwives said to Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian women, because they are lively. Before the midwives come to them, they give birth. God dealt well with the midwives, and the people grew numerous and strong. Because the midwives revere God, he made households for them. Then Pharaoh ordered all his people, every son who is born you shall throw into the Nile, but every daughter you shall let live. A man from the household of Levi went and took a wife, a Levite woman. The woman became pregnant and bore a son. She saw he was lovely. She hid him for 3 months, but could not hide him any longer. So she got a papyrus container for him, a box. Yeah, so you know
Get a box.
the ark.
Get a cardboard dog on an Amazon box.
Nice.
boy. That's
Nice.
soggy.
So you know the ark.
Except this is the Nile. Not the Amazon.
You're a soggy Nile
There's
Amazon
soggy
box.
box.
Hmm.
Soggy cardboard box.
Starbucks, soggy box.
There you go. Tar it with tar and bitumen. Put the boy in it and put it in the reeds by the bank of the Nile. His sister stood at a distance so she would know what would happen to him. Pharaoh's daughters came down to bathe in the Nile. While her girls were walking on the banks of the Nile, she saw the container in the midst of the reeds and sent her maidservant, and she got it. She opened it and saw the child. There the boy was crying, and she felt sorry for him and said, this is one of the Hebrews' children. His sister said to Pharaoh's daughter, shall I go and summon you someone from the Hebrew woman who is nursing, so she can nurse the child for you? Pharaoh's daughter said to her, go. So the girl went and called the child's mother. Pharaoh's daughter said to her, take this child and nurse him for me. I will give you your wages. So the woman took the child and nursed him. When the child had grown, she brought him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. She called him Moses and said, because I pulled him out from the water. All right. So at the very beginning, we're making a lot of Genesis connections. And then here we're keep on seeing Genesis connections because we got the ark that survives the waters. So, which is, and then we'll see what happens with Moses. Any additions you guys want to say or add? Want to say that again?
Dog water sucks.
Oh wait, you missed it. It was off.
Gotcha.
You have to try again. This wasn't
Yeah, I
on.
already did it.
Well, didn't hear you.
Embarrass yourself, boy.
Whoa, you're a dog. Why are a soggy box, you sus boy?
All right.
Is it gonna be Hebrew?
It's gonna be dog water.
It's gonna be dog water.
There you go. Here you
It's
go.
gonna be dog water in Hebrew.
We got him. He's nothing
Dude,
new
he's
to
so
say.
going to say dog water.
In Hebrew.
In Hebrew.
I don't know how it would be combined, but I know the words individually.
Lay it on us, bro.
I'm pretty sure it'd be Maim Kalev.
Of course!
You know, what's Hebrew for fish?
Water.
Dog.
Literally, Hebrew for fish is dog.
No.
Yes,
No,
D-A-G.
no.
No,
Yep.
seriously, yep. So
Dalet
So you're
Gimel.
a fish.
the large
I'm not a
fish-
fish. Cody's a fish.
Okay, yeah. No, he's a goldfish because how dumb he is.
So the large
Dog.
fish that drank Noah was dog, gooba. What's for
What?
huge? What is Hebrew for huge?
Gooba.
Not gooba. Dog. Gooba
Dag
meat.
Gadel. Or Gadol. There's a couple different ones. I think Gadol is like growing. Gadol is
It's one of those, yeah.
big or great, but masculine. Gedolah is
Dog
the
water.
feminine, but I don't know which one is
Crazy about
used.
The Book of Jonah is like the fish changes gender. Did you know that?
I think I had heard something about that.
Yeah. So like the fish swallows up and it uses a male gender word, and then while the fish has Jonah in its belly, it uses a feminine word for the fish. So it's like pregnant and like spits them out. So like it's kind of like you see resurrection because you see like the belly of the fish kind of like being the abyss and death. And then what's cool is actually
Dog water.
another interesting thing. When Jesus is talking about the sign of Jonah and being, he actually uses the word for sea monster, not fish. He doesn't use a Greek word for
he's a dog.
fish, but he actually uses the Greek word for sea monster,
Dog.
which is part of this kind of motif all the way from the beginning of Genesis, where you have the great deep abyss with the sea monsters. They kind of inhabit the same land. Oh yeah,
Fishy.
I was talking about in Jonah.
Fish water.
Fish water?
So, you know, in Jonah,
Stupid fish
like
water.
the fish is for large fish, but then when Jesus is talking about the sign of Jonah, he calls it a
Fish.
sea monster.
Fish water? Isn't that just
And it's just
like
it's part of this theme. when
Worcestershire
it's like this
sauce?
theme throughout the
Yeah,
Bible
fish
of like sea monsters, the
Fish oil.
Hesh,
fish oil?
Tiamat, Leviathan.
Dirty pile of fish oil.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right, so my thought on this passage.
Hey Logan, you're a dirty pile of fish oil. You gotta take that.
Love you, Logan. See you when you're back.
Actually good for you.
Nice. He got you.
Gotta get them omega-3
Dude,
fatty acids.
Dude,
Yes.
he takes like rancid fish oil, get the fish burps.
Yeah.
Fish
yeah.
burps. Oh yeah.
Gross, gross, yes.
So
Such as a lot of fish in my trap. What?
So one thing that comes to mind, because it's like, I mean, it's just all throughout the Torah.
Real big dumb idiot.
Like, it'll say something, but like, unless you've read it and like have kind of memorized some of it, you don't catch certain things. but like a lot of the information is there. And so in this passage, it says, a man from the household of Levi went and took to wife a Levite woman. So it doesn't say the names like in this passage specifically, but it does have the names of who Moses and Aaron are descended from. So they are kind of technically listed there. It's just not in this passage, which I find interesting. That's the only thing I got.
All right. Well, thank you. Any thoughts? No? Okay. All right. Well,
you brought up the dog water. You're like a well that produces dog water.
I'm just imagining a well now where like Cody's face, just in it. Okay. Booker T. Washington was born in slavery, but was later the first principal of a Negro college in Tuskegee, Alabama, and was sometimes called the president of Black America. There is a story about a black lawyer fleeing from a lynch mob and coming to Washington's door. Washington gave him protection and helped him escape, but then denied helping the man. His lie may have saved the college campus from destruction and saved other people from being lynched. All right, we're getting into the deep end. Let's go. The Old Testament's attitude to telling the truth is similar to the one implied by the story. Your mother used to tell you that the 10 Commandments require you to tell the truth, but they don't. They do require you to give true witness in court, but that is a more vital matter. Perjury can cost someone his or her life. Stealing a cookie probably won't. Demanding the truth, it's just the sinking cookie. I'm always down for a good like cheesecake cookie.
Chicken sink cookie. What?
Cheesecake.
Oh my god. Oh, get it again.
Also, I also like oats, like rolled oat cookies. No, I don't like raisins, but I like it's like oat and peanut butter cookies. Have you guys ever had those?
So
Like the no bakes?
Well, how do you prepare your raisins for your oatmeal cookies?
Dude, you just don't have them. Yeah, raisins don't belong in cookies.
Oh man,
You know, Corey?
you gotta try it.
You know,
You gotta do
Thing
it
one,
right.
and Corey, you're a shriveled up raisin.
You gotta soak the raisins in like warm water because it rehydrates
Oh,
them.
God.
Then you bake them in the oven. And it makes them a little more gooey.
You know, even you're shriveled up dehydrated raisin.
You know what? Sometimes I will try your moist raisin cookie and see.
Actually, no, you gotta have my mom's cookies. She makes good ones.
Oh man, I couldn't repeat that. This sounds wrong. Oh man.
I think we need to get out the brain scrub. Just give your brain a good scrubbing.
Well, you're the one talking about here. Talk about moist raisin cookies.
All right, Mr. Brie Ramen.
Alright, Mr. Shriveled up, dehydrated, ugly raisin.
Okay.
Boy
Okay.
probably makes dog
Okay,
water
first,
cookies.
raisins never look appealing.
Yes, they do.
They're never like, dang, this raisin looks good. This raisin don't good. No, they all look like shriveled old man's faces. Like that's all raisins look that way.
That's
I
what
mean-
you look like.
Okay, but doesn't mean like.
I would eat raisins other than you.
Okay.
What about craisins?
Dehydrated looking dog.
Craisins?
Like they're like raisins made from cranberries. You ever heard
Oh
of?
god.
Never heard of craisins?
Well, actually, I think we
Dehydrated
usually mix
raisins.
those in with the oatmeal cookies.
Oh god.
Either way, they're pretty tasty.
No. You're a dehydrated, mushy raisin.
You can't be dehydrated and wait.
Yeah?
Yeah, you
Moist.
can't.
No, moist.
But
You
you're
can't be
In between.
dehydrated and moist. You
but
can
it's
maybe-
like
you can
dehydrated
maybe
means
get the
without
moist.
water.
Yeah.
Hey,
and then
hey,
add water.
don't say it's not possible.
Yeah, it could be.
All
possible.
things are possible
Is it
through
like
God.
It's like
Moist,
half moist, half dehydrated.
Yeah.
What?
Mm,
Shut up, dehydrated.
Okay. Okay, demanding the truth is a way we parents try to control our children, and we use the Ten Commandments to do that, to that end. The Old Testament sees truth telling as a part of a broader truthful relationship. Where there is a truthful relationship between people, telling the truth is part of that relationship. Where there is no truthful relationship, it does not isolate truth telling as an obligation. Where powerful people are oppressing powerful people, powerless people. I'll repeat that.
You
Where
showed up, raisin.
Where powerful people are oppressing powerless people, the powerless are not obliged to tell the truth to their oppressors. So I tell my students, only semi-jokingly, that I am under great obligation to tell them the truth than they are to tell me the truth. Revering authorities should be a way of revering God, but when authorities are requiring murder, all bets are off. You give God what belongs to God, as well as giving Caesar what belongs to Caesar. People can pay with their lives for revering God rather than the authorities. But on this occasion, God honors that stance and an encouragement to other people faced with their choice. Specifically, women who are expected to kill their own babies or someone else's babies are not expected to cooperate. In the movie I Loved You So Long, Juliet Scott Thomas plays a woman who killed her child because she could no longer live with the suffering that its illness was causing it. While she serves time for her crime, the subsequently declares, "The worst prison is the death of a child. You never get out of it." Pharaoh wants to put the Hebrew midwives and the Hebrew mothers into that prison. Like Genesis, the woman in the Exodus story show that they are not people you can assert too much headship over. Telling us the midwives' names makes them real people. They are not just anonymous fictionaries. They are people who revere God. Exodus knows them by name. We know them by name. God knows them by name. We will later discover the names of Moses' parents and his sister. They too are real people. It is less important for the representatives of the Egyptian court to be so. Not naming them suggests that they are subordinate to the story. They will have plenty of prominence in the Egyptian records, which makes no mention of the Israelites. The Old Testament has a different scale of values. It is not Pharaoh and his daughter who count. Pharaoh is someone the newspaper think is important and powerful, yet he can be defeated by 3 or 4 women. Letting the baby girls live also hints at his incompetence. The stones may be the birth stool on which women knelt when giving birth. Killing the baby boys reduces the size of any potential Israelite fighting force, but also reduces the size of the potential Israelite workforce. Letting the girls live means they can bear many more offspring. Further, his own daughter turns out to be the means of frustrating his strategy. The woman instincts that prompt the midwives, the mother and the sister also prompts the princess's actions. It being brought up in the palace equipped Moses for his later role. The Bible never makes that point. If anything, being brought up in the palace is a temptation, not an asset. Pharaoh recognized that wisdom is important in managing his empire and anticipating its problems, but he does not manifest such wisdom. Egypt had a reputation for its system of higher education and the resources it had gathered for training people in administration, yet the system totally fails it. At the moment of crisis, the people with insight are the women who have no trouble pulling the wool over Pharaoh's eyes, and the woman who devised a simple plan for pulling the wool over his daughter's eyes, though maybe she is a willing accomplice. The midwives revere God. Implicitly, the mother and the sister trust God. Revering and trust are part of wisdom. In Egyptian, Moses' name means son. It is an element in names such as Tut Moses, son of the god Tut.
It's Tut, Corey.
You're right, Tut.
Right.
But it is nicely similar to a rare Hebrew verb meaning pull out.
More Hebrew.
All right.
Check that one, boy.
Go check down, you shrivel up
Ethan, you
raisin.
liked Ethan? That Ethan?
Main thing too.
Come back to me.
Like you? How about you?
At this point in this commentary, that letting the baby girls live hinted at the incompetence of Pharaoh. I don't think that's necessarily the case, because one other thing that you do see in at least like that time and culture is with marriage. If you were to marry, a woman and she didn't have any, brothers that inheritance could pass on to, it would go to the nearest kin. So if you were to just start eliminating all the males, then you kind of have to think about where that inheritance is going to go. In which case, then, it may pass on to Egyptians instead of Israelites, thereby making Egyptians wealthier at the expense of the Israelites. That's just my thought on that.
Okay. It's an interesting take on it. Yeah, I'd certainly... you definitely see the connection between workforce, because his first concern is if we have war, the Hebrews might be like, let's join them and kill the Egyptians. But the other ones, I don't know.
Because then the other thing is, if they're taking the Israelite women and having children with them, the offspring are like they're Egyptians at that point, and so their numbers grow, while the Israelites kind of dwindle.
Well, I don't at this
Now
moment,
it could be that they just still treat them like,
and at this moment we don't see too much intersecting marriaging between Egyptians and Israelites. Because in the land of Goshen, like a lot of the Israelites are living in the land of Goshen right now. And so just how hierarchy was, it'll have to probably be like a really poor Egyptian to then who will maybe marry an Israelites.
it could be that way
Because
too.
there is definitely in their system the Egyptians are closer to the gods, so they have a higher value system than the Israelites, and so that's why they can. It's like this injustice comes all the way from how they see the gods' relationship to their system and caste. But yeah,
Regardless, the male children died.
they did die. Yeah.
We're back to you.
Sorry, nothing stood out.
No.
Unfortunate.
It's a lot to think about. So it's just the thing to bear in mind is we're called to practice right relationship, righteousness. So even when it comes to preserving life, there is shrewd tactics we could employ, as we see from the Hebrew midwives being honored.
That was one
And-
other thing that I didn't appreciate is him just re-specifying that, the text that says,
Do not
like
bear
the Ten
false.
Commandments
Yeah.
is, you shall not bear false witness.
Mhm.
It's not,
Yeah.
You shall not lie.
Yeah, it's all about how you're relating to your neighbor, because that's relationship. That's righteousness relationship. So it's a really good point.
It reminds me of another. It reminds me of another point with the Ten Commandments, and one of the translations of them is the commandment, "You shall not murder." Sometimes gets translated as "You shall not kill," but it's like you see in the Old Testament like examples where killing did happen, but it was still considered like, I don't know if it would be considered good, but it was like just. But the Ten Commandments seems to imply that it would be something that would be unjust, and so murder fits that a little bit better than just straight up killing would. But that's the other translation thing that I've seen.
Yeah. Then when we get there, we could probably talk deeper and closer about that, because commenting on that will then spiral into more conversation. And
Okay.
same like we're ready for some media.
Triple dry raisin, boy.
All right.
Oh my god.
We're about to turn into 13-year-olds again. Dude.
Oh my god.
The newest set of Pokemon. ETB? Yep. Oh,
Whoa, nobody cares!
I care so much.
I care. You should
I
have raisin.
literally care so much. Bro, you should have heard what Corey was saying, bro.
We're done reading.
Dude, bro said the funny
Unless we want to
I don't want to repeat it. You don't want to repeat it with Biz. I shouldn't repeat it.
Oh man.
You gotta go back to the.
Does it have to do with anatomy?
Yeah.
But yeah, check this out, Ethan. You won't believe you will not believe what's in here.
Oh god.
Twilight
Open it up.
Masquerade.
Open it up.
Twilight Masquerade.
I brought this from my
For what? Just for my own collection. Shut up. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What is this? It's a tin. Oh my.
Ascended Heroes.
More? Booster. Friggin' dude got everything.
All right, we bounce in 11 minutes, Char.
Oh my god. I can't wait to, I really want to freaking get into it. Look how beautiful it is. I know. Look at the
Not doing anything too crazy.
We're gonna be opening a lot. We are. Dude, I want to get into it. I want to see the thing inside. The thing.
We better pull that Gengar, right?
Yes, we are, boy.
Yeah, actually not.
Dude, Corey, this is so hype. I've been because
Oh, is that
it comes with what's it called?
Mega Dragon.
is that Dragonite?
Mega Dragon?
What?
Mega.
He gets wings on his head?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
the heck? I didn't see that. Ew.
He has big eyebrow wings.
Crazy guy.
What?
But
What is-
with this one?
What? What?
Oh god.
Dude, wait until you see him in the game. Wait until you see the
Oh,
card. From
no.
the card is actually insane. Have you seen it?
No. That's why
No.
I literally said
Have you
nothing.
seen the card of Dragonite?
No, that's why
It's
I want to look
600.
at the.
Dude,
wanna
I
look at
feel
the
like
play
every
set.
time he flaps his wings, he's going to like pull his head off.
Wait, dude, what if he puts one wing down and one wing up?
But yeah,
He's like, is he going to like, you know how like in movies people kill the other person by like doing that pop in his neck? There's like Dragonite accidentally like,
Just do one and he's like, oh.
oh, he's dead.
I need to take a picture of all this, bro.
Okay, boy. Dude, I like it.
How much products we have? Yeah, I just brought one just because, you know.
Was this from the is this from the card show?
Oh no, he got it online for $14. This one,
I gambled for it.
140 at least.
Okay.
Sell it at a card.
Would you say 140?
One. They were
No, at least.
they were selling.
I know these must be good.
I'll take it for you guys.
Charlie doesn't like Pokemon, so he's not gonna take it for us. Yeah, we're the Pokemon cartel.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
No, I didn't know that. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Honestly, know that.
It's up to you if you want to be this. Love Cowboy.
Probably just got the weirdest smile
Oh, I look stupid. I'm so tall.
Why are you so tall?
I'm so tall. I'm so
Corey.
tall. Oh my god.
Oh, that's why.
The hat. The hat.
Oh my god. I'm so excited. This is our first appointment.
Never seen so high football.
Bro, this is tight. More than tight.
It's just a bomb!
With
Airborne.
cars.
Yeah, I mean, that crazy one.
No, made with love. Made with
This
love.
is me! It's very good. I am the beast.
No.
All right, Char, we're at time, so. Okay.
Already better than. It's like already better than. Exact same amount. And you got like. I bought a box. Market. Wait. I got you. Like I. Hold that mute. Action. A lot of the cards.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Catch you later.